sometimes I struggle with the fact of, wow, there's a possibility I can really hurt somebody.
Like you don't want to hurt them. What do you mean when you struggle with the possibility that you could hurt them?
That is sometimes, it's orgasmic sometimes. Yeah.
So when you finally get your hands on them.
Hey, what does it mean when fighting gets you erect? What does that mean?
When it comes to the scariest people on the planet, the man who appears on more lists than any other is the legendary Mike Tyson. Let's take a look at some of his most terrifying encounters. During an interview in the 80s, a reporter made the stupid decision to show Mike Tyson a picture he didn't like. The picture portrayed Tyson in a bad light, and he decided to give the man a piece of his mind.
You're a prick though, right?
What? What's the matter?
You're a real prick. You just hit me with all these disgusting pictures.
Oh, no, but if you don't want to comment on it, don't.
I will
I'm just
comment on it, but you're a prick.
No, what? No, I didn't. I'm just trying to. We're trying to. If you don't want to comment on it, you don't have to.
I ain't gonna comment on it, but you're a prick. I'm just letting you know. Continue.
The reporter was lost for words, but his fear did not stop the onslaught from Tyson.
We're coming back here.
You're unsensitive. You have no sensitivity to anything. It doesn't affect me, but I'm saying you have no sensitivity. You don't know how it affects me.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. It's just that your life is the point I was making, Mike, and I'm going to ask you about it.
All right, and I give you my opinion, what I think about you.
Life is what you're shown on the cover of a magazine. That's something
okay,
During his prime, Mike Tyson was the certified king of New York. Many celebrities have shared what have been lovingly called crazy Mike Tyson stories. Perhaps one of the best was shared by the rapper Fat Joe, who gives us an interesting look at Tyson's terrifying mindset.
Well, you know about that time you saved me and Big Pun's life? Pun was like, yo, twin, just me and you, let's go to the tunnel. So he started arguing with this one bouncer, but they had like 8 bouncers. So I grabbed him for 1 second. I said, you do know we're gonna get fucked up. They gonna beat the shit out of us. Fuck them niggas, Joe. And out of nowhere, they're about to beat us up, and you hear a voice. Hey, yo, Joe. Pun's right. Fuck these niggas. We turn around as I am Mike Tyson. He got the kufi on, suit on, taking off his Gucci loafers. He wound up chasing the guy, the main guy who was gonna beat us up. Cock Diesel, 7'4". Mike was chasing him in his socks out around the car, trying to beat the guy up. This is the most classic moment out the whole shit. The guy looked at me. The guy was gonna beat us up. I said, yo, please tell him to stop. They did not want hands with Iron Mike.
I was a different person back then.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, it's a different person.
Who else would try to fight a 7-foot-tall bouncer just to help their friends? We can't think of anyone but Iron Mike. Tyson never had issues with tall opponents during his iconic boxing run. Did you know that he only fought one opponent who was shorter than him, Orlin Norris? His tallest opponent was Eddie Richardson, who towered at 6'6". Oh yeah, he knocked him out in devastating fashion.
How you got in shape like that? You were heavy for a while, champ. You got in shape, like real shape.
I did,
Not running.
stem cell research. That's what it is, stem cell.
Okay. And that's how you got in shape, though?
Yes.
You running a lot, Mike?
Yeah, on the treadmill.
Treadmill.
I bet you're huffing with the feet. You better hope Mike don't learn to kick with that size 14.
The joker making these smart-ass comments to Iron Mike is former UFC heavyweight fighter Brendan Schaub. You might have seen Brendan on the Joe Rogan podcast from time to time. During a streaming event at Tyson's house, Brendan kept making the mistake of insulting the guest in his own home. You know you're pushing it too far when former UFC heavyweight champion Daniel Cormier has to tell you to chill out.
Well, y'all gotta stop doing that on this dude. I don't think you like that, man. I don't think
Mike
you like that, man. You better chill, man. I don't think you like that, man.
He coming back. He coming back. Mike's coming back.
He'll get mad at you, bro. And once he gets mad, it's over. Once he gets mad, it's over.
I got him now.
Things finally got heated when Brendan shared a rather unpopular opinion about who the greatest heavyweight boxer of all time is. Watch how Tyson begins to catch on to the disrespect before taking action.
Is Mike Tyson in his prime versus Fury in his prime? Who wins, Mike? That's the question.
Mike, before you answer, this is no disrespect to me.
He big, Mike.
Technically wise, Fury can go defense, his footwork is big. To me, as far as technique wise, Fury's the best we've ever had.
Oh, wow.
What you think, Mike?
Yeah, Mike, that's a great answer, Mike.
I don't want to know. I don't care if he could beat me or not. He named after me. His name is Tyson.
His name is Tyson.
And his daddy don't care. He could beat me.
Game over.
He could beat me. I don't care. His name is Tyson. Named after the greatest fighter ever lived.
Watch how Tyson approaches Brendan whilst Brendan avoids eye
on the
contact.
grill, let bitch turn black.
That's me. I'm done. I'm overcooked and done.
You done?
I'm done.
You officially retired.
Man, I retired 2 years ago almost.
Never coming back.
I ain't coming back.
DC scratch on. You done?
He asserts his dominance even more by putting his foot on the table whilst Brendan cowers. We guess talk really is cheap.
Yeah, we love you, brother.
I am out.
I'll talk to you when I get out of here. We got Bubba Wallace, an NASCAR legend, and Bush coming up right.
We all remember the iconic fight between Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield. During that fight, Tyson famously took a big bite out of Evander Holyfield's ear. Well, years later, they talked about it, and Tyson had something to say.
How come your ears are perfect now?
It's not. It's just a little dip. It's just, you know, you kind of get a little dip. I said sorry.
You said sorry.
This interviewer wanted to know how Tyson would react when his daughter finally brought back a boyfriend. Tyson quickly took the protective father role to another level. We would expect nothing less from Iron Mike.
You know you will go through living hell when she's a teenager over all that, and she brings that guy home that you don't like, and you know she will do that.
I'm just hoping that I don't have to kill him.
Yeah.
I always think that I hope not to kill him. Like, me and her mother, we joke and laugh. I said, well, we just hope that we don't have to kill this guy.
You got about 15 years, so you'll be 45. You'll be around my age when all this stuff. I hope you still be in shape that you can, like, scare the guy.
I was thinking about that, too.
Well, it turns out that Mike had exceeded all his expectations. He is still fit, whilst pushing 60. He is fit enough to be fighting kids like Jake Paul and not being intimidated in any way. It's no secret that in the past, Mike Tyson did not like Floyd Mayweather. After Floyd claimed to be a greater boxer than Tyson's hero, Muhammad Ali, Tyson had this to say: he can't take his kids to school by himself, and he's talking about he's great. Greatness is not guarding yourself from the people. Greatness is being accepted by the people. He can't take his kids alone to school by himself. He's a little scared man. He's a very small, scared man. One of Floyd's best friends during that time was the rapper and businessman 50 Cent, who also had an interesting story to share about Tyson.
Well, Mike Tyson told me this is some real shit. Mike Tyson called me. Floyd was getting ready to go to jail. We at the M Casino. Mike Tyson said, come here, let me talk to you for a second. 50. He pulled me outside the door. The nigga pushed the door, then the door opened, he came outside, he said, yo, I used to hate that nigga. The nigga voice changed, it got deep. You know how Mike Tyson is like, yeah, he all the way up here, Tim. He all the way up here. This nigga said, yo, I used to hate that nigga. I can't fuck with you! I said, oh shit, look, I'm like this, look. So I'm sitting there going, I got to fight this nigga, right? I'm thinking I might have to fight this nigga. He said, look at this shit, 50. I'm in a fucking Cadillac, right? He pointed to a fucking Cadillac. It was, the shit was fly, it was a Cadillac truck. Yeah. But to Mike, the shit was some bullshit because it was a Cadillac, right? He going, look at me, 50, I'm in a fucking Cadillac. He said, yo, I broke my TV every time that nigga fought.
Tyson's aggression, which led him to break TVs in people's faces, came from being hardened by the street life of New York in the 80s. In one interview, Tyson talked about the everyday occurrences in his hood. What was scary about the interview is that Tyson reflected on the time as if they were his glory days.
Everything was so hostile. There was never a subtle moment there. It was always hostile. Cops always stopping, you know what I mean? Ambulance always coming to pick up somebody. Guns always going on. People are getting stabbed, windows are being broken. Very, very hostile. We were excited. We thought it was something, you know what I mean, to watch these guys shooting out one another. It was somewhat watching John Wayne shoot it out. I watch some old Humphrey Bogart, Edward G. Robinson movies, and you're watching these guys shoot out. And you're looking, you say, wow, and this is happening in real life.
Hey Mike, it's gonna be a... How's the NFT going?
It looks like that reporter caught Tyson at a bad time. The next reporter who tried cornering Tyson at an airport was not so lucky. The lesson to you viewers is to not harass Mike Tyson with a camera. Pay attention to how Tyson gets his fists ready for combat. This should have been the sign for the cameraman to back off.
Put that away, bro. That was cute.
I guess it's okay. We all know the cameraman cannot die.
One of the toughest men in the world, I'm Mike Tyson. Long time no see, Mike. Al.
Hey, Steve, you interviewed me before, right?
2 years ago.
Yeah, you tried to nail my black to the cross. I remember you.
Tyson remembers this Australian interviewer who tried to discredit his name a few years earlier. Tyson, who visibly gets annoyed by the interviewer, tells Don King that they didn't have to endure this nonsense.
I know, that's bull. Because you you're here to promote the fight, man. We shouldn't even talk to that like, man. You're scumbag. I knew you were gonna try to hang out to the cross like you did before. You, we're off the show. Tyson's knees are buckling. That's man. All right, I'm not to do that. I'm saying, man, he's trying to bury you to the cross. No. Let me get off me. Get off my hand. You got too many other. You got a lot of people coming. I ain't doing these eggs. You.
Who better to train the lineal UFC heavyweight champion than Mike Tyson? When Francis Ngannou was training to make his professional boxing debut against Tyson Fury, his team brought in Tyson to help. Footage of the legends training his social media and fans were shocked at how fast Mike was. Francis had some interesting things to say about Tyson's mindset.
I was jealous when I saw that. You got to train with the legend. He was cool. I mean, he wasn't a full training camp. He was coming over time to time, but he was cool and a little crazy. You know,
a little crazy?
Oh, yeah.
How?
Mike Tyson is a different person.
It's like unique. Partying or training?
No, training, talk, the way that he would do things like, this, you get it, this motherfucker. I'm like, oh shit. Like, this is real. Yeah, it's real. This is Mike Tyson, right? Yes, it's him. And he's there. He believes that it's possible that I can do it. So I can do it.
I can imagine that.
Yeah. There will never be another Mike Tyson. Now you tell us which clip was the scariest. We think it was the cameraman at the airport. Make sure to give this video a like to support the channel.